How Ukraine sank Putin's pride. Russia does not have the second most powerful army in the world. The myth of the Great Russian Army, which was thought to be the second largest in the world, was completely shattered when the Ukrainian Armed Forces defeated the Russian army in a successful attack on the Russian Black Sea admiral ship Moscow. The 50th day of the war is coming to an end. Ukraine continues to resist Russian occupation. Russia, which was positioned as the second largest army in the world, lost almost a third of its most trained soldiers and officers and unique equipment, including special tanks, armored vehicles, aircraft, helicopters, artillery, etc. It will take many years and effort to make up for the losses suffered by Russia in Ukraine during the war, as sanctions will prevent it from gaining access to Western technologies. For example, the only factories producing tanks and missiles in Russia have already been shut down because they do not have enough components from Western companies, especially electronics. This ship destroyed the Ukrainian border guards in the first days of the war. The whole Wednesday night was full of messages on Ukrainian social media that we finally hit and burned Moscow. The thing is that this ship was considered the most modern and technologically advanced in the entire Black Sea Fleet of Russia. Many times, Russian experts said that it was impossible to destroy such a missile ship because of the modern anti-aircraft systems that protected it. And now Ukraine, which lost almost its entire fleet, managed to sink the pride of the Russian Navy. Humiliation for Russia has also been the liberation of the Kiev region from the Ukrainian army by all elite air forces and special forces that were considered the best in the Russian army. The real plan of the Russians was to encircle Kiev to force it to surrender. But they failed to stand against the forces of armed of Ukraine and were forced to return to Russia, leaving their dead bodies on the ground and looting Ukrainian homes before the final escape. Ukrainians have shown that Russian military strength and superpower is a myth and an empty bubble.